अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय राधिकायै प्रियात्मने श्रीमद्भक्तिवेदान्त नारायण गोस्वामिनिति नामिने। श्रीकृष्ण लीला कथने सुदक्षं औदार्य माधुर्य गुणैषयुक्तं वरं वरेण्यं पुरुषं महान्तं श्रीनारायणं त्वं शिरसा नमामि। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। So first of all, I would like to offer my unlimited obeisances unto the divine lotus feet of my most worshipable spiritual master, His Divine Grace, Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj. My unlimited obeisances unto the divine lotus feet of our Rupanuga Guru Varga. My humble obeisances to Pujapad Srila Bhaktivedanta Siddhanti Maharaj, and also Sripad Bhumipati Prabhu and Ajay Krishna Prabhu, Rajiv Lochan Prabhu, and all the assembled devotees. So I'm feeling very happy and very fortunate to be in the association of so many wonderful devotees here after a very long time. So when we left from New Jersey almost about 20 years ago, all of them were little kids, 2 years old. He was not even born, so I'm seeing him actually for the first time. And now seeing them, all of them singing beautiful bhajans and playing mridang, kartal, it is such a satisfying experience that all these seeds that our dear Gurudev had sown, they are now blooming into beautiful flowers. And Gurudev always used to say that he would offer our heart-like flowers in the lotus feet of Radha Krishna. So praying to Shri Gurudev that he always keeps all of us in his at his lotus feet, so we can all continuously serve him life after life. So a very auspicious time is starting. Actually in bhakti there is no day which is not auspicious. Whether it is Dashmi, Ekadashi, Dwadashi, Trayodashi, Chaturdashi, Purnima, every day, every moment in bhakti is important, is very auspicious. And especially when we have the association of devotees, when we can sit and sing and hear Harikatha, that makes everything very wonderful and blissful. But especially from tomorrow, 5 very special days of Jhulan are starting. So this time, all across Brajmandal, this is a time when the girls go back to their homes of their fathers. So in those old days, the girls would not go back to the home of their father unless someone from the father's home will come to take them back home. Nowadays, you pick up the bag, if there's some, disagreement with the husband, just pack your bag and leave, drive your car, right? But the Vedic culture is that the girl once married, she never steps outside the house of her husband unless it is a special occasion and someone from the father's home comes. So Srimati Radhika, who is in Javat, and she is waiting, because every year around this time her brother Sridham comes and takes her to Barsana. So finally she is waiting because this is time for Jhulan. After such a very hot weather, now the monsoon starts, and so the showers of the rain. And nowadays we don't smell it, but I also remember when we were children, and when the monsoon showers would come, the smell of the mud, that smell that would come from the earth was so enchanting, very, very enchanting. And all around the spring will start, the flowers will start blooming and the weather will become so nice. So finally Sridham comes and Srimati Radhika says, "Oh bhaiya, oh brother, why have you delayed so much?" So he apologizes, then she goes with Sridham to Barsana, and there on all the trees the swings are put. So, and the gopis, they bring Radha Krishna, they're seated on these swings. There are many different types of swings, and they are put on the swings and then they swing them. Radhe jhulan padharo jhuke aaye padra, Radhe jhulan padharo jhuke aaye padra, jhuke aaye padra, gir aaye padra, jhuke aaye padra, gir aaye padra, shama jhulan padharo jhuke aaye padra. So the gopis are requesting Srimati Radhika to come and be seated on the swing, and beautifully decorate swings, and with juhi, chameli, so many beautiful fragrant flowers, and they are singing like this and making them swing. And Krishna, on one of the swings, when they are sitting in front of each other, he swings it so high that Srimati Radhika falls on him, and Krishna likes this very much. So the garland of her hand is all around Shri Krishna. So like this, so many beautiful pastimes are taking place in Vrindavan. But these pastimes, how have we come to know? Only by the mercy of our acharyas. The most prominent of them being Sri Rupa Goswami, whose disappearance day is day after tomorrow, on Tuesday. So on this day, every year, Shri Gurudev will lead hundreds and hundreds of devotees to Sri Radha Damodar temple, to the Bhajan Kutir and the Samadhi of Sri Rupa Goswami. That is, in the entire Brahmand, the most powerful place is that place of Sri Rupa Goswami Samadhi, that place between his Bhajan Kutir and the Samadhi. And there Shri Gurudev will explain the glories of Sri Rupa Goswami. So all of you have been listening to Harikatha, so you understand that what is the speciality of what Mahaprabhu came to give. The mood that he came to give, and that is the reason we are not just Raganuga, but we are Rupanuga. As Gurudev will explain, all Raganugas are not Rupanugas, but all Rupanugas are Raganugas. So among to be, first of all, a devotee of Krishna is so rare. Manushyanam sahasreshu kaschit yatiti siddhaye. That out of millions and billions of people, there is someone who develops an interest for spiritual life. So many people in this tri-state, millions of people. But how many of them are inclined to spiritual life? Among those also who are inclined, there's very few who make any effort. And many out of those also, very few who actually come to the path of bhakti. People get distracted by impersonalism, gyan, so many different kind of philosophies. Very rarely someone comes to the path of bhakti. And in the path of bhakti also, to Nishkam Bhakti, and among that also to Bhakti, which is Braj Bhakti. And there also the mood of Rupanuga is very, very rare. So Sri Rupa Goswami, he specifically established what Mahaprabhu wanted to give in this world, which is Anarpitam Charinchirat. Many, one time in the day of Brahma, Mahaprabhu comes to give this very special mood. And Sri Rupa Goswami enshrined, he wrote all of this very elaborately in his books, as Prabhuji was also explaining, Sri Bhakti Tamra Sindhu. These are the treatises of Gaudiya Vaishnava Siddhanta. Gurudev his favorite verse was Anya Bhilashita Shunyam Gyan Karmadyanavratam Anukulen Krishna Anushilanam Bhaktir Uttama. That how Sri Rupa Goswami has given such a perfect definition of what bhakti is. We have heard this from so many times from Gurudev, but every time you hear there's so much deep meaning in this verse, that how can we become Anya Bhilasha? Not easy. To give up all desires. But that is the truth. If we really want bhakti, if we really want Krishna, then we have to become one-pointed. All the other abhilashas have to go away. That Krishna also says in Bhagavad Gita, Vyavasayatmika buddhi kuru eka hi kuru nandana. That a devotee should become one-pointed. Bahushakha hi anantasya avyavasayinam. So when our mind is in so many different things, it is running here, there, in so many different material desires and for so many different aspirations, then it will not be focused. So Anya Bhilasha. So as long as we have any desire other than to serve Radha and Krishna, then it is not possible to achieve them. But it seems very difficult, but it is also simple. And simple if we are in the association of devotees. So he explains Anya Bhilashita Shunyam Gyan Karmadyanavratam Anukulen Krishna Anushilanam. That how serving Krishna in what mood? Anukul bhav. The mood has to be favorable. Now how do we achieve that in our sadhan bhakti? So it starts by serving the Vaishnavas, by having association and having relationship in a devotee community in a very favorable mood. So the mood towards Krishna develops later on, but it first develops towards Guru and Vaishnavas. And that same mood then translates towards Radha and Krishna. So therefore, in the association of devotees, we learn all these practices. So Sri Rupa Goswami, he gave the definition of each and every aspect of bhakti in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, then Ujjwal Nilmani, then he wrote so many Vadat Madhav, Lalit Madhav, so many different books. And so sitting in that Samadhi place, and that is where actually the Krishna consciousness movement started. Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, he was staying at Radha Damodar temple, and every day he will go and pray at the Samadhi of Sri Rupa Goswami, praying for his mercy so that he can go and fulfill the orders of his spiritual master. Without the mercy of our Guru Varga, without being connected to them, we have no power. If I think I can preach, if I think I can convert someone, if I can do something, then that is very big a mistake, because we have no power. The power comes through the Guru Varga. So he would go every day, pray to Sri Rupa Goswami. He would cry. The Goswamis, they say many times in the night they will hear him crying bitterly, praying for the mercy of Sri Rupa Goswami. And then we all know that how by their mercy he came to America, to Boston. I think someone is from here, Boston, Maharaj was saying. Someone has come from Boston. Oh, so see, they've come. So Sri Prabhupada came to your place. And from there, exactly 60 years ago, we were also in Boston a couple of days ago. So 1965, I think right around this time, in August, September, is when he reached Boston. And from there, he preached everywhere. So preaching, Prabhuji was explaining tapa. Tapa means surrender. Surrender or service. Service in Kali Yuga, the real tapa is to be able to do some service to Guru and Krishna, to preach. That is the greatest tapasya. Why? Because preaching is not easy. It's difficult. It is challenging. And therefore, our acharyas have told that along with our acharan, we have to preach. Because if we just do our acharan, if we just do our bhajan and not preach, then we are not Gaudiya Vaishnavas. So Gaudiya Vaishnavism means that we have to share what our acharyas have given, and they have shown by their own example. So Srila Swami Maharaj, he came at an advanced age with $8 in his pocket, and he did amazing thing. All over the world he spread Krishna consciousness. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, when he started the Gaudiya Math, India was under the British rule. He had no resources, nothing. Everything was unfavorable. But in all that unfavorable situation, he preached. He started, and see what he did. What he started, Gaudiya Math, it spread all over the world. So it is our great responsibility. This is our debt to our Guru Varga, that what we have received from them, we have to share. And to share it, to spread it, it requires some sacrifice. So I see so many wonderful devotees here, and I know this is a big preaching ground in tri-state area. Maharaj is making so much effort. He's coming here so many times a year. He's traveling all over the world. Traveling from one place to another place every few days is not easy. But many times he says, I'm ready to work hard. If someone helps, if someone arranges something, I'm ready to work hard. So that should be our mood, that we have to take what our Gurudev has given to each and every corner of this place. So I know many devotees here. I was talking to Vinay Krishna Prabhu also, that everyone is now spread around. Actually, spreading around is very good. Why? Because now instead of having one program, you can have 6 programs, because everyone is far away. So you can, each one of you can start a program, right? So like recently in Houston we started Bhakti Kutir, and Bhakti Kutir is a home-based program. I was very inspired by what I saw with a group of devotees in Dallas. Me and Padmana Maharaj went there, and they were telling us that Prabhuji, we started with just a few devotees, and it became 90 families, and we had to split into 4 or 5 groups all across Dallas. Now there's so many programs every weekend that we have to pick and choose which satsang program to go through. So that's a good problem to have. So I'm hoping that with Maharaj coming here, the next time I come here, I'll have to pick and choose which program to go to, because there will be so many. Each one of you is very capable. Each and every disciple of Gurudev, each and every person coming in this Gaudiya Parampara has a lot of potency. If we simply pray to our Guru Varga and pray for their mercy, they will give us the strength to take their message to everyone. So thank you everyone once again for your blissful association, and I hope I can get your association more and more. Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bol.
काम भी शुरू करना है और भी काम है ना।
7 साल के बच्चे ने भी बोलना है।
हाँ तो उन्हीं से बुलवा लो।
उससे के 4 लाख में खत्म कर देंगे।
नहीं मामा,
मैं तो बोलती रहती हूँ।
कुछ आपसे सुनेंगे ना। बोलने को तो पूरे दिन बोलते रह जाए आदमी। जैसे बोले ना, सेवा करना जरूरी।
हरे कृष्ण।
की बेस्ट सेवा है कि हम लोग प्रीचिंग करें, आप लोग के रास्ते पे चलें। जैसे भूमिपति प्रभु कर रहे हैं, आप तो अपनी पूरी जीवन दे दिए। 3 चीज वैष्णवों का सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट होता है, एंड वैष्णव की पद जो हम लोग उसको धोते हैं वो जल, एंड वैष्णव के मुंह से निकली हुई कथा, एंड वैष्णव का खाया हुआ जूठा, ये 3 चीज जब भी मौका मिले जरूर उसका सेवन करना चाहिए। और विदाउट वैष्णव एसोसिएशन आप भक्ति नहीं पा सकते हो, बिकॉज भक्ति इज नॉट इन श्रीमद् भागवतम और भगवद गीता और दिस. Bhakti is in the heart of Vaishnava Bhaktas. So we should associate with the Bhaktas. Like the way today I'm so happy that so many Bhaktas are here under the guidance of Bhaktivedanta Siddhanti Maharaj.
Guidance of
वो तो खैर है, वो तो
senior
सबसे
Gurudev disciples are here.
he is the big root. Due to him everybody has come.
Prabhu all senior disciples.
तो महाराज आप कुछ बोलो, हम लोग सुनेंगे.
आप सुनिए महाराज, हमारा डिट्टो जो बोले वही डिट्टो हम बोलना चाहते हैं.
7 साल के 7 मिनट तो बोलिए. 7 मिनट.
हाँ जी, not good. Hare Krishna. Om Agyan Timrandasya Gyananjaya Salakya. Chachu Namiltameno Tasmai Shri Guruvena. Now I am 70 years old. I recapitulate my whole life, and most of the time, like the bhajan which I sang, that we are remorseful with the so many activities, not like in that bhajan everything was negative only, nothing was positive. But I don't think that I am that bad.
You already sung the bhajan. That's why I'm telling you not to sing that.
The biggest
Achievement of कैसा तुम्हारा बिगाड़ है?
वो बार-बार हाथ
Hare Krishna.
बटन दबा।
The biggest achievement of my life, I will say, like I mean, you all should take the lesson, because I see I am the senior most person here sitting. So, that in this life, I got my Guru. That is not less. That is the biggest achievement of my life, my biggest treasure. And I have belief that one day, not in this life, some lives, any life, at least I will try to fulfill not the desire of my Guru. My Guru always wants that every soul, every living entity should go to Golok Vrindavan. But life after life, practice after practice, and inclination, to maintain the inclination, if I keep it together, so not in this life, some life, I might achieve my goal. And I want to be always in the path of bhakti, even if I'm born as a low life also. Low life means an insect, anything. But I want to be born in the family of a Vaishnava, or maybe in the close proximity of a Vaishnava, that I can serve Guru, Vaishnava and Hari, Bhagavan. Rest, it is all the mercy of Guru and Vaishnava that rest of life, whatever I have, I should be on the right track and lead a peaceful life. Hare Krishna.
हरि बोल, हरे कृष्ण। और कोई बोलेंगे? Okay. As we were hearing, tomorrow is Ekadashi, the swing festival, which was one of the favorite festival of Srila Gurudev, because Srila Gurudev came from that abode of the Lord where every hour, every minute is festival. And so he बंद क्यों कर दिया?
थोड़ा गर्मी लग रहा है सबको, तो थोड़ा लाइट से।
Oh, अच्छा. So he established those moods of festivals here. Vishnu Prabhuji just began that bhajan. Tomorrow we are not going to get together, so we can celebrate today Jhulan festival also. Yeah, just 2 minutes singing and then I'll take over speaking. राधे झूलन पधारो झुके आए बदरा, राधे झूलन पधारो ओ श्याम झूलन पधारो झुके आए बदरा, श्याम झूलन पधारो झुके आए बदरा, धीरे आए बदरा, झुके छोड़
आप झूला नहीं डालेंगे तो कल everyone is invited to come to our Shri Govind Ji Gaudiya Math. We'll have a beautiful झूला tomorrow, beautifully decorated
मेरे
tomorrow.
मन की बात बोल रही।
आप भी सबके साथ
इन सबको जन्माष्टमी पे इनवाइट करो।
So everyone come for Janmashtami. We get 2,000 people come to the temple. We have a program starting 6 p.m. all the way till 1 in the morning. So this time Saturday, so it's going to be a big celebration. So everyone is invited to come to Houston.
Book your flights. Let's go together. Attack Houston. गुरुवे गौरचंद्राय राधिकाय सदालये कृष्णाय कृष्ण भक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। My humble obeisances to my Guru Maharaj, Nitla Vaishnava Vishnu Parastotto Shri Srimad Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj, and similarly to my Shiksha Gurudevs, Nitla Vaishnava Vishnu Bhakti Vedanta Shila Narayan Goswami Maharaj, and Nitla Vaishnava Vishnu Parastotto Shri Bhakti Vedanta Bhakti Vigyan Shila Bharti Goswami Maharaj, to entire Rupanuga Guru Vargas, to all associates, along with Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all his associates, and to Shri Radha Govindji, all the parikars, to all respected senior devotees here, Shripad Bhumipati Prabhu, Shripad Vishnu Prabhuji, Shri Vinay Prabhuji, Ashok Prabhuji, and Ajay Krishna Prabhuji with all their respected wives. They are senior disciples of Gurudev too, and their children too. They are born Vaishnavas, very fortunate, born Vaishnavas. It's a great fortune if we take birth in a Vaishnava family. Anaya Pandey also, newcomer. in our group. She's going to lead in future. Ah. So it's a wonderful gathering today after long years. Seeing so many senior devotees, yeah, with their families together here in Dr. Pandey's house. Rajiv Darshan Prabhu is also here with all family. Devotees came all the way from Boston, from City, Connecticut. It's hard to pronounce that, so I say City. And all the way from Houston, Vishnu Prabhuji came. I came very far from India to celebrate this occasion here. So very soon after my short Harikatha, we're going to do first grain ceremony for Ananya, Anaya, Didi, and Ajay Prabhu's birthday celebration. So just add on few points to celebrate this special occasion, which is tomorrow and day after. We are going to do for 5 days, and then Baldev Purnima is on Friday. We're going to celebrate in Queens, so please, if you can come, must come. Srila Gurudev used to be very excited for this Julan festival. Not only to just swing his dear Shri Radha Vinod Bihari on the swing. And you know, when Gurudev used to put Shri Radha Vinod Bihari on the swing in Mathura and Vrindavan, a very special sweet offered in this month, which is only prepared in this month. Tell me that, only the kids can tell. Ghevar. And once upon a time I was present there, the Pujari, he didn't brought any ghevar from the market. And Gurudev was waiting and waiting and waiting. He said, "Where is ghevar?" Pujari said, "I forgot." And Gurudev gave him a slap. "Go immediately. I'm not going to sit in my asana unless you bring the ghevar." And he just ran there, and within 3-4 minutes, the ghevar was there. Very special prep in India. So Gurudev was very excited. Recall all those memories, how devotees from all over the world assembling on this special occasion in Mathura and Vrindavan. And right after that, celebrating, according to Srila Gurudev's words, my spiritual hero, Shri Rupa Goswami. Once upon a time I was with Gurudev in hospital with Gurudev, and he said, many acharyas, they have many heroes, the spiritual heroes. My spiritual hero is Rupa Goswami and Vishnu Shakur Thakur. Whatever I'm preaching around the world, I'm only taking from them. And it's not only me. I learned this from my authorities, from my Gurudevs. As entire Guru Parampara is going down to Shri Rupa Goswami to get the dust from the lotus feet of Shri Rupa Goswami. If you read Chaitanya Charitamrita, how many of you read Chaitanya Charitamrita among the young ones here? No one. I'm going to chastise very hard. Chaitanya Charitamrita, must read. 1, 2, 3 volumes. Start reading 1 page every day. Who wrote Chaitanya Charitamrita? Okay, just tell me this. Who wrote Chaitanya Charitamrita? Any of these? Front line. Who wrote Chaitanya Charitamrita? No hints. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. And at the end of every chapter he wrote. What he wrote there? Rup Raghunath Pade Jar Ash Chaitanya Charitamrita Kahe Krishnadas. What is the meaning? Seeking the dust from the lotus feet of Shri Rupa Raghunath. I am longing to get the association of Rupa Raghunath. Similarly, Shri Narottam Thakur, he wrote such a wonderful bhajan which became the favorite of every Rupanuga Guru Varga. Shri Rupa Manjari Pada Sei Mora Sampada Sei Mora Bhajana Pujana. He he sang this, he wrote this, and then this song became the favorite of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, who wanted to hear this song before he left this planet. When he was manifesting sickness past time, about to leave this world, he wanted to hear this song. So Srila Bhakti Raksha Sridhar Goswami Maharaj, he sang this song for his Guru Maharaj. And not only him, all our acharyas, and similarly our Gurudev, my Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada, everyone's favorite is Shri Rupa Manjari Pada. Because without Shri Rupa Goswami, there is nothing in Gaudiya Vaishnavism. The entire Gaudiya philosophy, entire Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophy has been produced by Shri Rupa Goswami. And who inspired and who infused the potency in Shri Rupa Goswami to accomplish this? Shri Rupa Goswami met Mahaprabhu at Prayag, the confluence of three rivers, Ganga, Jamuna, Saraswati, where Shri Mahaprabhu told, Vrindavan ras ke li vartam kale lukta nij shakti uktah sanchare rupno vyapna punasa prabhu eva prayag eva lok shishtim. Just like Krishna infused his potency in Brahma for the creation, to create. Similarly, Shri Mahaprabhu infused this potency in Shri Rupa Goswami to produce what? Bhakti Ras. As Prabhu was telling, prior to Mahaprabhu, everyone was just saying Bhakti is something which is very difficult to comprehend, very difficult to perform, and something very dry. But after Shri Mahaprabhu gave this instruction and told Shri Rupa Goswami, Vrindavan Raskeli Vartam. Raskeli Vartam means the conjugal pastime of Shri Radha Krishna. Kale Lupta Nij Shakti Ukta. God already disappeared from this world.
You know this guy works with Kanye?
What's happening? Who's speaking?
Now you tell us.
Kale Lupta Nij Shakti Ukta. During the course of time, all these pastimes and the mood of Braj, just few minutes, give attention. This mood of Braj is lost from this world. So Rupa, I want you to introduce this again. It's not that it was not present or Shri Rupa Goswami fabricated or introduced something new. It was already present but lost. And Mahaprabhu gave this privilege to Shri Rupa Goswami to write, to compose and to introduce this again. Kale Lupta Shakti Yukta Sanchare Rupnat Vyatnat Punasaha. Mahaprabhu infused this potency in Shri Rupa Goswami. What is that potency? Srila Gurudev described Shukdev Goswami in Srimad Bhagavatam. He was reluctant to utter the name of Radharani. The reason being, if he just once he say Radha, he get faint, unconscious for 6 months. And who's going to recite Bhagavatam for 7 days? Completion in 7 days. But the special potency in Shri Rupa Goswami that without any reservations and restrictions, he described each and every features, attributes, Shingar of Shri Radharani without getting unconscious. So prominent amongst all the Goswamis, Shri Rupa Goswami. Gurudev said very deep Siddhanta, and that is the glories of our Srila Gurudev. When the scholars from all over Braj Mandal were present in those days, in those years, on this occasion, there were Sapta Tirtha, Pancha Tirtha, very high scholarly people. And no doubt, they spoke wonderful on Shri Rupa Goswami. And Srila Gurudev always used to speak in the last. And everyone was waiting for Gurudev to give the essence of what everyone said. And even the scholars get surprised when Shri Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj was giving the essence and the deep meanings. He said, even though Shri Sanatan Goswami Pad is elder brother of Shri Rupa Goswami, even though Mahaprabhu told Sanatan, your body is not body, this is my body, this is my property. But even then, Sanatan Goswami Pad was giving due regard and respect to Sri Rupa Goswami because of his services for Radharani and very dear Manjari of Shri Radharani, Shri Rupa Manjari. And what to speak of all other Goswamis? Vande Rupa Sanatano Bhattajago Shri Jiva Gopalako. All Goswamis were taking Shri Rupa Goswami as their ideal. So, Vrindavan Raskeli Vartam, the conjugal pastime of Radha and Krishna, the mood of Braj. Prior to Shri Rupa Goswami Pad, nobody knew what is actually the details of bhakti. Bhakti means, everyone can say, bhakti means devotional practice. But there are so many details in bhakti. Bhakti is not just one. And when he described Uttama Bhakti, that means he's overruling all other bhaktis, which is Arop Siddha Bhakti, Sang Siddha Bhakti, bringing everyone to the point of Swarup Siddha Bhakti. Swarup Siddha Bhakti means Shavanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam, and all other supportive to this bhakti is just Sang Siddha Bhakti, or imposition of one's mood in any practice, that is Arop Siddha Bhakti. But Swarup Siddha Bhakti, which is Uttama Bhakti, Uttama Bhakti, that is also, Bhakti is divided into three parts: Sadhan Bhakti, Bhav Bhakti, and Prema Bhakti. Question arises, why the platform of Bhav Bhakti is kept in between? Sadhan, the goal and purpose, the aim of sadhan is to attain Prema. So why not just two aspects, Sadhan Bhakti and Prema Bhakti? It's Sri Rupa Goswami Pad who described, no. There has to be a Bhav Bhakti in between. Why so? I'm going to hear this from all of you. Tomorrow I'm going to call and say, tell me what you heard. So be attentive. I have the phone numbers. I'm going to take the phone numbers. Sadhan Bhakti, Bhav Bhakti and Prema Bhakti. Why Bhav Bhakti is kept in between Sadhan Bhakti and Prema Bhakti? Sadhan Bhakti means practicing. So at the practicing stage, there's always some anarthas. That means anyone who's not devoid of anarthas, that is Prema Bhakti. In Prema Bhakti there is no offense, no anarthas, all pure. But Sadhan Bhakti, there is always ups and downs. Sometimes sadhan goes up, sometimes the sadhan goes down, like this. The aim of sadhan bhakti is not Prema Bhakti. The aim of sadhan bhakti is to attain Bhava Bhakti first. From sadhan bhakti one comes Kriti Sadhya, Bhave Sadhya, Sadhana Sa Sadhana Bina, Nitya Siddhasya Bhavasya Prakatam Hidi Sadhata. One other point. With sadhan bhakti, it is not that by performing sadhan bhakti one will attain Bhava Bhakti. The existence of Bhava Bhakti is already there. But Prakatam Hidi Sadhata. When a sadhak is practicing, his senses are getting pure and transcendental in nature, then the Bhava Bhakti which is already existing, is eternal. It reflects and falls in the heart of the sadhakas, on the senses of the sadhakas. But where is it present? Where is present? Which layer of the universe? Not any layer. It is present in the heart of the parikars. Nitya Siddhasya Bhavasya, which is present in the heart of the parikars, and it falls from the heart of the parikars to the sadhaka. And then from that platform on, one get eligibility and qualification to attain Prema Bhakti. Who told this? Shri Rupa Goswami. Such a detail. Klesh Agni Shubda Moksh Lakuta Krita Sudurlabha Sandranatma Vishesh Atma Shri Krishna Akarshnicha. Sadhan Bhakti, Bhav Bhakti, Prema Bhakti. When any seed is been sown in the ground, the first two leaves sprout is Sadhan Bhakti. That is Klesh Agni Shubdha. What is that meaning? All the unwanted desires, all the kaleshas, calamities, they get destroyed with the process of initiating the sadhan. And the other leaf is Shuddha. Shuddha means all auspiciousness arise. What is the meaning of Shuddha? Shuddha means one get famous. One get praised by everyone. There are many details. I am not going into that detail. The second pair of leaves comes is Moksha Laguta Kritta Sudurlabha. Means on that stage of Bhav Bhakti, Moksha Laguta Kritta means the desire of liberation appears to be so insignificant like a straw. Insignificant. Shri Rupa Goswami Pad said, Bhavanand Veshu Cheti Pradi Durikata Neti Bhakti Sukha Bodho Pramanukulamapi. Brahmanand, you know, those who want to get merged in impersonal Brahm, they want to become bliss, not they want to relish bliss. They want to become bliss. So if you become bliss, how are you going to relish bliss? You want to enjoy sleep. You don't want to become sleep. Understand? When we enjoy sleep, not while we sleeping. Only when we wake up in the morning, then we relish, I enjoyed my sleep. It was very good. So, Brahmanand Bhavadeshu Chedi Prari Durikataha. If the pleasure one drives to get merged into impersonal Brahm is multiplied 50 years of Brahma. 50 years of Brahma is not 50 years of us. Understand? That pleasure is equivalent to Pramanutulamapi, one atom of a pleasure one derives from bhakti. This appears, this mood comes, the bhav bhakti. Then Sudurlabha. Sandranatma Visheshatma Shri Krishna Karshnisha. In the Prem Bhakti, the mood of Krishna Akarshnisha. It's not that then you have to go to temple or run after Krishna. Krishna Karshnisha. Krishna is going to come and pull by seeing your moods, your feeling, and he's going to run after you. The mood of God, the bhakti of Gaudiya Vaishnava is not to run after Krishna, but to make Krishna run after you. Shri Rupa Goswami Pad gives this so many details of this bhakti, sadhan bhakti, bhav bhakti, and prem bhakti. And not only that, the beautiful pastimes of Radha and Krishna. We were just singing here. Aisa maan nahi ki jo hat chodo ri Ali. Oh, Ali means Sakhi. Ali means Sakhi. Other meaning of Ali is bumblebee. But Ali also means Sakhi. So praying to Radharani, Aisa maan nahi kijo. Give up your stubborn nature and please don't manifest your sulky mood. Hat chodo ri Ali. Tum to parama sayani Vrishabhanu Kilali. You are dear darling daughter of Vrishabhanu Maharaj. So give up your stubborn nature and please come on the swing. Just on this point of man, aisa maan nahi kijo, sulky mood. Shri Rupa Goswami Pad gives so many details. This sulky mood, man, you know how many details are there? I need 2 hours to explain this. Man is, you understand man? You ever do man to your dad? What is that man? Not upset. Sulk. Everyone understand this. Aher eva gati swabhav kutila bhavet. Hetu ahetu yuna man uchate. Shri Rupa Goswami is saying in Ujjwal and Mani. Those young couples who love each other so much, it is very common in them to see man. And that man is sometimes with cause and sometimes without any reason. Without cause. Hetu ahetu. Rupa Goswami Pad, I was reading this, mind blowing. Hetu ahetu. With cause and without cause. So why man appears? Hearing the praise of Vipaksha means unfavorable ones. Means if rather, I'm not going very detailed because it's something very high. It's not appropriate to describe so much, but just outline of this. When if Shri Krishna is with Radharani and if he's glorifying, if he's praising and glorifying Chandravali, his counterpart of Radharani, that becomes man. This is man with cause. Of course, right? Krishna, you are with Chandravali and you are praising Radharani. How she is going to tolerate this? So when you are with one Sakhi, one Gopi, and you are glorifying and praising some other counterpart, immediately Man appears. This is Man with Hetu. This Hetu Man with cause have three divisions: Shut, Anumiti and Drishta. Shut means by hearing. Hearing from some Sakhi and hearing from the parrot, Shuk. Then Anumati. Anumati also have four subdivisions: Bhoganka, Gostaskalan and Swapan. Three, sorry. In dream. Gostaskalan means to कैसे बोलेंगे, मतलब गलती से बोलना आपको है पांडे जी को और बोल दिया आरती दी को, क्या बोलेंगे इंग्लिश में? How to present this? If I have, okay, for example,
Communication.
not miscommunication. No, I'm telling you with past time you can understand. Krishna was with Chandravali. Yeah. Chandravali giving so much love to Krishna. And Krishna is reciprocating. Sorry, Krishna was with Radharani. And so much loving reciprocation is there. And after coming from the camp of Shri Radharani, when Krishna was walking back home, he saw Chandravali. And seeing Chandravali, Krishna said, "Oh Radhe, how are you doing?" You understand? And Chandravali said, "Kans Maharaj, I am doing well." Krishna said, "Where is Kans?" Chandravali said, "Where is Radhe?" This is called Gotraskalan. Two, now you understand how to present this? This is another kind of man. Chandravali gets into man in self mood. Now, how can you address me as Radhe? Because Radha is in your head. And I am Chandravali, I am Vipaksha, I am leader of my camp, my group. Gotraskalan. And then in Swapan, in dream, there are subdivisions. Dream means Krishna is with Radharani, Krishna is with Chandravali, and in his dream, not snoring, but he's speaking something. What is saying? Radhe, tumi mor jivan ar jivan. Oh Radhe, you are the life of my life. I can't live without you. You are just my life air. And Chandravali is next to Krishna and she is hearing this. And when Krishna woke up, Chandravali got into man. You are with me. And in your dream also you are remembering Radharani? No? These are just outlines, but there are many details into this. This is Sahetu Man, with cause. And there are some man, self mood, where there is no reason, no cause. So that is being exhibited by Krishna and Radharani, and then both together. How Krishna? One gopi told, how many of you been Barsana? Nandagaon? In between Nandagaon and Barsana there is Sanket. Sanket, yes? There is a meeting place of Shri Radha and Krishna. See, if the topic of Shri Rupa Goswami comes, all this Maurice pastime is bound to come. I am helpless, but I am trying my very best to make it in a very covered way. So in Sanket one gopi of Krishna, she said, Krishna, come there, I am going to meet you there. Krishna was already there before time. And this gopi is not coming. All night Krishna is waiting and waiting. She came like 4 o'clock in the morning. And Krishna is waiting from 9 p.m. When she came, Krishna became so upset. Why you came late? I don't want to speak to you. She said, what is my fault? Fault? All night I am waiting for you and you told me to come and see me there. She said, what can I do? My husband was with me and I was trying to pacify my husband. And when he went to sleep, then I came. Krishna said, but all night? She said, but what can I do? It was dark moon. No, it was full moon, Purnima, and I was wearing white outfit. Moment I came out, the clouds came and covered the moon. It became dark. I have to run back and change my outfit to black. That's why I'm doing to Shingar. And that's why I'm late. But Krishna said, still, I don't want to speak to you. He got so upset. Then this Sakhi said, okay, if you want to maintain your man, don't smile. Okay? Don't smile. Moment she said don't smile, a smile came on the face of Krishna. You know, this is like a man without any reason. Yeah? Without any cause. Other pastime, Radharani is telling to Vrinda Sakhi, oh Vrinde, I was at Radha Kund Madhyan Leela. Krishna was decorating my hairs with flowers. And I also had desire to decorate Krishna's hairs. So then I went here and there to find the best flowers. I didn't want it any like fallen flowers, just the best ones. And I got late coming to Krishna. When I came to Krishna, Krishna turned his face around. Man, Radhe, I'm waiting so long for you. But Radharani said, I was collecting some fresh flowers for you. Krishna kept Maun Vrata. You know Maun Vrata? Vow silence. He stood up in the kunja without speaking any single word. Radharani said, okay then, if you want to become like Narayan, I'm offering these flowers to your lotus feet. Hey Narayan. And when Radharani offered the flowers to the lotus feet of Narayan Krishna, Krishna smiled. Radharani said, where is your man? You're supposed to do man, na? Sulky mood. And Krishna can't keep his sulky mood. So it's so easy to pacify Krishna, Radharani, but the man which Radharani performed, Durjay man, described by Shirup Goswami, very difficult for Krishna to, very difficult. But there's another man which is called Yugpat, means both of them, they manifest man. They decided we're going to meet in the Kunja at particular time. Krishna came, but Radharani was not present. So Krishna said, if I'm waiting for Radharani, let me go in the forest and see the beauty of forest. And Radharani came in the Kunja and she's not finding Krishna there. When Krishna came back, Radharani said, you are late. Krishna said, you are late. Then Krishna is thinking, why always she has to manifest this sulky mood? Today I'm going to manifest my sulky mood. He turned his face around. And Radharani is thinking, this mood of sulky is my property, is my asset, is my wealth. How can Krishna can imitate me like this? So I'm also maintaining my sulky mood. She turned her face around. Both were sitting there, not speaking to each other. And it's been not 1 or 2 minutes, it's been happening long time. Finally Vrinda Sakhi came there and told, oh Radhe, oh Krishna, what is this? You all came with so much difficulty to meet each other, and now you are maintaining this sulky mood without any reason. I understand. Are you guys practicing man? You are here to practice this man? If you are here to practice this man, no need to practice because you both are very much familiar with man. This is called Yugpat man. So Sahetu man. This all details given by Shri Rupa Goswami. Just on one topic. What is man? And what is prem? Goodness. What is the attributes of Radharani? Charu Sobhagya Rekhadaya Gandod Manit Madhava. Sangeet Parsarab Vigya Ramme Vak Narm Pandita. Vinit Karuna Purna Vidagd Pattanvita. Lajja Shil Sumaryadya Dhere Gambir Shalani. Suvilas Mahabhav Parmotkarsh Karshni. Gokul Prem Vasati Jagat Shreni Jagat Lasa. Guru Arpita Guru Sneha Sakhi Pranati Vash. Krishna Prayavali Mukhya Santat Ashva Keshava. 26 qualities of Radharani. These are just outline. But with each and every quality of Radharani, Rupa Goswami is writing one pastime. Just Vinit. Vinit means very humble. How Radharani is very humble. Just I pick one. Api Gokul Prasiddhe Bhru Brahmami Parijan Nishedabhi Pitham Umucha Radha Bhadramapi Dura Pariksha. Who can be more superior than Radharani? Yes, she is the topmost. But she gives regard and respect to everyone. Everyone. Once upon a time, Radharani was sitting on a jeweled throne, getting served by all his sakhis. And she saw Bhadra. One Bhadra, those who know Yutheshwari. She is Vipaksha. She is unfavorable to Radharani, but she is Yutheshwari, leader of the group. Radharani saw Bhadra coming and she was about to stand in honor and praise Bhadra, but Lalita Sakhi stopped her. Keep sitting. Dhru Brahmabi Parijan Nishedapi. Lalita Sakhi raised her eyebrows and said, keep sitting, you are not supposed to get up. Bhadra is not, you are topmost, you are dear to Krishna. But still, Radharani, she is Vineet, she is embodiment of humility. She stood up to welcome Bhadra, who is counterpart of Shri Radharani. That many details. And details of Krishna. How many varieties of Krishna? 96 kinds of Krishna. How 96? Dhir Lalit Nayak, Dhirodat, Dhirodat, Dhirshan. Four Nayak means heroes. When hero take a different roles, not different outfits but different roles. So Dhir Lalit Nayak means one who is always very witty and very humorous. Dhirshan means who always very submissive. Dhirodat means who is ready to fight if there is a war. So there are four kind of heroes described by Rupa Goswami. Understand? Krishna is playing all these roles. He is also submissive and is also ready to fight when there is a point of war. Dhir Lalit Nayak, Dhirodat, Dhirshan. Then multiply by 3. Purna, Purnatar, Purnatam. Complete, more complete, most complete. So 4 into 3, 12. Then there is Pati and Uppati, means husband and paramour. 12 into 2, 24. And there are 4 other: Anukul, Dakshin, Dhash, Shat and Drisht. Means when Krishna openly lies. 24 into 4? So many details. That's why Rupa Goswami is one who Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Namayam Dadati Swapadanpitam. Shri Rupa Goswami is the one who established the inner heart desire of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and gave all these details for, not for his pleasure, for all of you, all of us sitting here. So if you don't read or hear about Rupa Goswami, no use of becoming a Gaudiya Vaishnava. Useless then, getting very blunt. Must read about Shri Rupa Goswami book, just one book, Updeshamrit. Just one book, must read. By reading this book, you are giving honor to Rupa Goswami. Not just offering flowers is honor. By reading his book is the honor to Rupa Goswami, is the honor to Srila Gurudev. Gaur Premanande, Hare Shri Rupa Goswami ji ki.
You should request, if I say they might not listen, if you say they listen, everyone here should have their own personal copy of Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu.
So Prabhuji is saying every one of us here, personal copy of Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu Bindu. It's in English, it's in Hindi both.
Yes.
Wonderful book. If you read that, mind blowing. What is Bhakti? So many details of Bhakti. You can have PDF also on your phones from purebhakti.com. Must read this book. Even 10 minutes, 15 minutes. You get so many details of what is the meaning of Bhakti. Then you can share with your friends, devotee friends and other friends. Acha. Coming to the, thank you Prabhuji, doing the debut. Thank you for, so concluding here with a wonderful Anparashan, first grain ceremony. Where's the girl? Anaya. I thought Ananya. Ananya is common. What is the meaning of Anaya?
Anaya is who has
Unique.
who
Acha.
has no leader and who is blessed by the Lord.
Acha. So parents come with the daughter and bring the sweet rice?
Yeah.
So, both parents come here, the daughter is on your lap. I'm going to recite 5 mantras and Everyone, seniors, like of course Dr. Pandey, Mrs. Pandey, to come, and Vishnu Prabhu is here, Bhumipati Prabhu, Vinay Prabhu, Ashok Prabhu, all seniors. But just put little bits because we don't want her to get indigestion. Everyone has to feed her. Acha. Anaya. Hare Krishna. Sweet rice? थोड़ा पतला वाला लाना माता जी. Come close. Come close, please. Oh, please come close. Yes, sir. अच्छा, flowers में ready कर. Already. Love here. सबको दे दो बोलिए पूरा पे उठा दीजिए अरे लाओ जल्दी No. Just collect. Just give to everyone. Give to everyone.
Get a bowl and then put all the flower petals in.
Here is hot. अनुराधा was here.
5 minutes तक स्वस्ति वाचन कर देते हैं.
Okay. Then give flowers. ऐसे दे दो. आप ही आओ.
Everyone come close by.
लंबे को थोड़ा सा ये स्वस्ति वाचन आप.
Sure.
उन्होंने बर्फ डाल दी. पहले वो कर लो. ठंडा हो गया.
चलो. Okay. Hari Bol, everyone. Say Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
ओम प्रजापति विष्णु ऋषि वृत्ति छंदाशी अच्युत देवता कुमारस्य महाप्रसाद अन्प्राश्नेन विनियोगः ओम अच्युत अनुपते अनस्य नो देहि अनुग्रस्य सुष्मनः पदातरं तारिश ऊर्जनो देहि द्विपदे चतुष्पदे स्वाहा ओम प्राणाय स्वाहा. बोलो हरे कृष्णा
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
No, wait. 4 more mantras. ओम प्रजापति विष्णु ऋषि गायत्री छंदसि जनार्द देवता कुमारस्य महाप्रसादन प्राश्नेन विनियोगः ओम जनार्दन अनुपते कृत अनम नो देहि पीयूष रसाक्तम ते अनम यदत्तम युगेनो देहि द्विपदे चतुष्पदे स्वाहा ओम अपनाये स्वाहा. बोलो हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे. वेरी गुड. ओम प्रजापति विष्णु ऋषि गायत्री छंदसि लक्ष्मी नारायण देवते कुमारस्य महाप्रसाद प्राश्नेन विनियोगः ओम लक्ष्मी नारायणो अनपति अनम अमृतनो देहि कमला संस्कृतं ते भुक्त शेषम नो देहि द्विपदे चतुष्पदे स्वाहा ओम समनाय स्वाहा. हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे. अशोक. ओम प्रजापति विष्णु ऋषि गायत्री छंदसि यज्ञ देवता कुमारस्य महाप्रसाद प्राश्नेन विनियोगः ओम अनपते यज्ञम अनम अधि यज्ञम तदिमे नो देहि सर्व दुर्लभ मानुष्यं वे सुधायुक्तम नो देहि द्विपदे चतुष्पदे स्वाहा ओम उदनाय स्वाहा। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। प्रभु ओम प्रजापति विष्णु श्री जनार्दन देवता कुमारस्य मा प्रसादन प्राश्नेन विनियोगः। ओम अनपते जनार्दनो षड रसामृत सिक्तम निवेदितम ते सदनम नो देहि देहि किल विशापहम न देहि द्विपदे चतुष्पदे